Welcome, everyone, to the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. The Raptors swing into this game as part of their continuing road trip. First time this season that these two clubs have faced off against each other. And, of course, the Toronto Raptors. Clark, a year ago, they took the season series 2-1. We'll see if they can do the same thing this year. Here are the five for the Raptors. Ed Davis and Bargnani, they're inside. Calderon is out there with Barbosa and Wright. And for the Wizards, Jordan in at shooting guard. Martin is out there with Blatch. Then it's Al Thornton and Wall. So how fortunate are the Wizards to have landed the #1 overall pick in the offseason?
Well, they picked a nice year to be lucky in that regard, Kevin. I mean, Wall is just the kind of player that I think can take Washington and the NBA by storm and get this franchise back on track.
Here is Calderon. And here's Bargnani. Off the mark with the three ball. It's Jordan on the wing. He's guarded by Calderon. Here's Jordan. And he hits that one from down low. Here is Calderon. Let's go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to catch up with Coach Jay Triano.
He got right to the point and told me they'll need to play a balanced inside-out game to negate some of their shot-blocking skills. He insisted that if you just try to pound it inside on them, they will hurt you without question, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Clark, so much for advanced scouting.
Sometimes that's a false prophecy, though, and you have to adjust to what the other team is coming out and running.
And Washington has possession. The Raptors getting the bucket. Easy shot. Was shot by Jordan, no good.
That's not something you'll see very often. Got the mid-range jumper he wanted, but off target.
He's picked up by Wall. Calderon passes to Bargnani. That falls. Nice feed this time from Jose Calderon. Bargnani's got his second bucket of the night. And it's Washington's ball. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
You know, Kevin, I think it sort of came down to the fact they did not have to deal with a lot of pressure from the defense they were facing. Had they been up against a good defense, it could have easily been a different story. He's just so gifted offensively. He's a tough guy to match up with.
Now Calderon. Last game he had 13. Davis, the pass to Barbosa. He dishes it. Floats it up. Calderon, no good. On defense, Toronto. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Well, they had some assignments and matchups that they just couldn't handle. Unfortunately, allowing one particular individual to simply dominate. As a team collectively, they did not operate efficiently at the defensive end.
The shot's good from Jordan.
No one really contested him at the basket that time, Kevin. He's just too good in there to leave the door open for him.
Here's Bargnani. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Heat in Miami. About 4.5 minutes left in the first. Pass to Jordan. And Washington again with the bucket.
They start off shooting 80% from the field after that last one. That's a great start for them.
Calderon with it. Right side, Davis. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Take a look at the Wizards. Here is Calderon. Just 5 to shoot. DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed this time from Jose Calderon.
Kicked it to the right guy at the right time. That's a good pass.
And here's Wall. Pass to Jordan. Over Barbosa. Jordan can't get it to go. Toronto trailer. He's picked up by Wall. Calderon kicks to Bargnani. That falls. Nice feed this time from Jose Calderon. Bargnani's got 7 points. Now Wall. 11 points for him in that last game against the Bulls in Chicago. Outside Jordan. Pass to Martin. He's guarded by Calderon. The Wizards need to get a shot off here.
The lob was a little misjudged, and he couldn't get control of it.
Back to Bargnani. For three. Calderon, no good. On offense, here are the Wizards. They trail by one. These Raptors, Clark, they couldn't sneak into the playoffs at the end of last season. They were right there, were in prime position, but they just could not finish the deal.
And you know, Chris Bosh called out the team's effort down the stretch. He just wasn't pleased at all with the lack of intensity that they played those games with.
Here's Wall. And again, Washington, no good. John Wall, just a phenomenal year as a freshman at Kentucky.
There wasn't too much doubt that he'd be the first player taken in the draft. His charisma, the way he wants to run a team, and he's electrifying in the open court.
And with Wall at UK, his numbers aren't staggering. But when you see the footage, he was just unbelievably fast.
You know, I had a chance to cover a couple of his games in college, Kevin, and I looked down at my note sheet, and he was at the other end of the court before I could get my head back up. That's how fast he was.
He was a blur. So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Give it up.
Here's Barbosa. His last outing, he had 8 points. Bargnani. McGee's there. Bargnani passes to Barbosa. Five on the clock. The tray blocked. Washington trailing. Let's go to our great... And then Jordan slams it in. Check it out here again with the Spike Slam King.
What a hard-fought game. They're trading baskets, trading elbows, trading attitude. It's a battle.
Here's Jack. 1:16 left in the first quarter. Back to Bargnani. Let's go with a three. Kept alive. A second chance effort. A foul called, and he earns a trip to the line.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer. You got to stop the layup there. Make him earn his points from the line.
First free throw is the team in turmoil last season.
Well, they traded away the number 5 pick trying to make a run at playoff dominance. It actually all fell apart, Kevin, due to injuries, legal troubles for Gilbert Arenas and Javaris Crittenton. They've got work to do.
Now here's Jordan. He dumps it off. Here's McGee, and Evans pulls it down.
The defense is looking to give him that one every time. Just not a good mid-range jump shooter.
Here's Jack. And Bargnani backs in. Shot clock at 3. Got a hand on it. And Washington has possession. They trail by 1. Bargnani against Jordan. Arcs it high, and that's good. Laying it in. Jordan's got 14 points for the game. Here's Bargnani, and he buries it from outside. He's got 10.
He's got major range, partner. You don't expect a big man to exhibit that kind of three-point shooting ability.
And so the end of one sees some big buckets. Raptors lead by 2.
They've had terrific ball movement. They're keeping their heads up and passing up good shots to get great shots.
The NBA here on 2K Sports. Both teams neck and neck as we begin the second quarter. Here is Heinrich. Jordan, he's in at shooting guard. Watch out there with G and Liam. Then there's Heinrich and Martin. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. A nice shot by Jordan.
When he gets it going like this, you've got to double team it. That's your only hope.
Now Jack. guarded by Heinrich. Evans backs in. Just 5 on the clock. That's good. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Well, the defense can't give up chances like that too often, or you'll pay for it dearly.
He sets a pick off the screen. Michael Jordan again. Jordan's got 18 points in the game.
Nice screen to set up the J. Excellent offensive execution right there.
Here's DeRozan, guarded by Jordan. Used the screen and took it all the way.
Uh-oh. A little bit of a statement made there while he hung on the rim.
That's one way to make sure the whole building knows exactly what you just did. Now here's Heinrich. Fires from 14. Again, the Wizards score.
Well, that was a nice start. After having a good first quarter, he's showing us more of the same here.
Here's Jack, guarded by Heinrich. Here's Evans. Cans the shot. Evans has got his first 2 points of the night.
Speed is only part of the equation here. He's not blinding quick, but he was determined to take that one to the rim.
Now here's Jordan. 20 points for him. There's the screen by Blotch. Takes a 3. The shot by Heinrich no good. Heinrich saw his numbers drop down a touch last year, but he's been getting better and better about taking care of the basketball.
And that's important for Heinrich to grow in that area. I mean, if you made a graph of his turnovers per game, Kevin, you'd see a very steady decline.
Here's Evans. It's blocked. And the Wizards with possession. Trailing by 2. Jordan with it. And he really did play well against Chicago in that last game. Back to Heinrich's turnover numbers. As a rookie, he was just under 3, and now, last year, about 1.5 a game. Not bad at all.
Well, that's pretty solid. And with all the coaching changes that he's endured, he's always found the floor because his coaches love the fact that he's an excellent defender.
Here's Evans. Kept alive. Here's Dorsey. Blocked again. They shoot again. Goes up. And it's Evans missing.
Well, he doesn't have the softest touch. And with the D right in his face, that made all the difference.
And here is Jordan. 22 points for him. Outside, Martin. Lets loose for 3. The shot is off. And Toronto the other way. Well, a tough season for the Raptors last year, Clark, and they really struggled on the road.
They certainly did. Defensively is where they had their problems. Only 15-26. Not the worst road record, but certainly close to it.
Now here's Heinrich. Now Jordan takes it up. Connects from in close. And the Wizards lead by 2.
He's really one of the big reasons why they have the lead now. He's playing an extremely efficient game. He plays at key times to get those close wins on the road.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Kenyon Martin is checked in for Gian Liam. Thornton comes in for Martin. And John Wall subbed in for Kirk Heinrich. The Raptors making a switch here. Here's Jack. Here's Bargnani. Nails the triple. Bargnani's got 13.
He might not get a better look than that all game. You have to get closer to him. He's not going to bite you. Get up in him.
Here's Wall, defended by Jack. Tip.
Not the right time to throw that entry pass there, Kevin.
Down low. And laid up and in.
Oh, what a great look to get it inside. That's the way to find him when he's ready to score.
Here's Wall. Now here's Jordan. Shot clock at 5. Thornton with it. Right on him. Thornton no good.
He really needs to hit that consistently, or they'll just keep letting him shoot it.
Barbosa, guarded by Jordan. Barbosa gets the bucket.
Excellent anticipation there, Kev. He placed that pass perfectly.
Wall with it. Looking for his first bucket of the game. pass to Jordan. Martin with a screen on Barbosa. Here's Jordan. Flushes it in.
That's how you do it. That was a nice setup. I mean, the pick was in the right place, right where it should have been.
Followed the strategy that is mapped out on the sideline. Those timeouts mean a lot for these guys.
Yes, they do.
Here's Jack after the basket by Washington. Back to Bargnani. Working on Blatch. Throws it up. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
His height is really an advantage on that medium-range jumper. He can just rise up and pop it right over the defenders and get a good shot every time.
Here's Wall. Outside Jordan. Picked up by Davis. And here's Thornton. Here's Wall. Kept alive. Here's Blatch. Sent back.
An ideal time to go 2 for 1. Every possession counts.
Jack with it. Here's Barbosa. Terrific swat. Wizards trail by 5. And here is Jordan. Martin kicks to Jordan. Barbosa picks him up. With the teardrop, Michael Jordan again. Jordan's got 28.
When you get a hot hand like him, it's real simple. You need to keep going with it.
Here's Barbosa. Thornton snatches it inside.
Both teams really matching up well on the board. We've got ourselves a pretty good game here, Kevin.
And the first half is now in the books.
How about the game for Bargnani? 15 points, and he's hit a trio of 3-pointers to give himself 9 points from downtown. What energy he's shown today, whether it's on the offensive end or on D.
Back in just a minute here in Washington. The second half now getting underway, and it's been a very close ball game so far. Here's Wall. Not on the scoreboard yet. So for Toronto right now, Ed Davis and Bargnani, they're inside. Barbosa is out there with Calderon and Wright. Now here's Jordan to tie. Thornton no good. Well, for the Wizards, drafting John Wall was an absolute godsend after the turmoil of the previous year.
I would consider him exactly what the doctor ordered, a dynamic point guard prospect. They had players with offensive talent, but you have to have the ball movement to be effective offensively, and I would think Wall would be a catalyst for that.
3 on the clock. Goes up. Barbosa gets the bucket. Barbosa's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You know, that's a good job of getting the ball down low like that. I mean, those are hard to stop from that range.
Now Jordan, and he has 28 points for the game. Bargnani grabs the board.
This is one of the key reasons why they're losing. You have to get more production out of your core star players.
Outside Jordan. Fouled as he went up, and he'll go to the line.
Jordan having a terrific game. 28 points and a block. Really dominating this game, just taking it over.
Shooting for Washington, Michael Jordan, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here is Calderon. Looking for his first bucket of the game. It's dumped off. Bargnani. Calderon passes to Barbosa. From about 16, the shot's good on the assist by Calderon. And the Raptors lead by 5. And it's Washington's ball. It's a 5-point game. Jordan against Barbosa. From the wing, kept alive. Martin with the bucket. Martin's got his first points in this one.
Well, that's a start. They get one to go down finally, but now they need to build on it. Yeah, you know, he partially tore his left patella tendon late in the season. Platelet-rich plasma therapy was used to try to get him back in time for the playoffs, but you could tell he wasn't 100%.
The Raptors making a switch here. Weems is checked in, and he drops it in on the way.
We've seen them make 3 of their first 4 shots. That's good shooting to jumpstart them here.
Here's Wall. Pass to Jordan. Martin with a screen on Barbosa. Bargnani against Martin. 13 feet out. Can't get it to go. And Toronto the other way. You know, Clark, some other guys have had that same kind of therapy that Martin had.
Yeah, you know, Blake Griffin had it, Kevin, Corey Maggette, Brandon Roy had it done on his hamstring late last season.
Paid dividends.
It did.
And Washington has possession. Trailing by 5. The shot by Jordan, no good. Calderon with it. Now Bargnani. Open look. That falls. Nice feed this time from Jose Calderon. Bargnani's got 17. Wizards trail by 7. All with it. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Martin the screen. Here's Jordan. And enough space off the pick to sink that one.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes them change plans.
Here is Calderon. Bargnani inside. Barbosa guarded by Jordan. Barbosa gets the bucket.
He got the ball inside, and when the D closed in, he just kicked it out to the open man. Simple, but beautiful.
And here's Wall. Pass to Jordan. Martin with a screen on Barbosa. Here's Jordan. Scooped up. Blatch. And a great second effort right there. Blatch has got his first basket of the night. Now Calderon. He's picked up by Wall. Calderon passes to Barbosa. Launches it. The shot's good on the assist by Calderon. Barbosa's got 15.
He's not normally a prolific scorer, but he's given them a big lift in this one.
Last season, a trying one for the Raptors and their fans, just missing the playoffs in the East.
Well, it came right down to the wire, Kevin. The Raptors actually played fairly well against the Eastern Conference, too, 29-23. You wonder if they could have made a little noise in the playoffs had they gotten there.
Here is Calderon. 2:26 left in the third. Here's Bargnani. Kept alive. Again, Toronto.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Here's Wall. No points for him. Martin with a screen on Barbosa. Here's Blatch. And it's good, assisting on the play with Jordan.
And that's great court vision, Kevin. Even when he was about to shoot, he was still able to spot the open man.
Calderon with it. Weems. And yep, that falls, and the foul is called. We'll see him shoot. Here's Wall. Short in a 2-guard. Al Thornton is out there with J.R. Smith, and it's Wall and Booker. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Here's Thornton. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
These clubs have been lighting up the scoreboard all game long.
Here's Toronto. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. And that's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. Evans outside. And here is Jack. connects from 13 feet out. And the Raptors lead by 9.
You know, there isn't much that the defense can do to stop them in this half, Kevin. I mean, they're scoring with relative ease. Everything is flowing nicely. The ball movement, the player movement, the passes are right in the shooting pocket. I mean, that's excellent offense.
Here's Smith. Off the mark from 3. And Toronto has possession. 9-point game. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. It's going to be on John Wall. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Wall. Now here's Jordan. Gordon with the screen. Dumps it off. Smith left side. Here's Booker. The rebound by Johnson.
You can simply tell, Kevin, I mean, they want the ball more right now.
Here's Banks. Connects on the baseline jumper. Here's Wall. And here is Jordan. Here's Thornton. Back to Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the floater, the shot is off. Now the Raptors take it the other way.
You've got to expect more out of him here. He's had a lot of difficulty this quarter, which in turn is making it difficult for them to cut into this deficit at all.
Here's Wright. Gets the bucket.
They're showing no mercy. This lead just keeps on growing.
Now Wall. Pass to Jordan. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Shooting for Washington, Michael Jordan. 2 shots.
And was settling a bit in the first.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And so he hits both.
You can see the difference here in the second half, and it's a big difference as far as their intentions on taking that ball inside. They're getting to the paint and drawing fouls at a much higher rate than they did in the first half.
Back to Bargnani. Over Blatch. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
He's been extremely active out there, and he has the stats to prove it. Terrific hustle.
Heinrich outside. Jordan up top. Covered by Barbosa. And Jordan gets it to go.
He's got a sky-high field goal percentage, and that's because he's been working to get good looks.
Here's Jack, guarded by Heinrich. Bargnani from downtown. That doesn't go either for Bargnani.
Even though he does occasionally miss, you don't want to give that guy looks like that.
Jordan kicks over to Blatch. Smith. Off target for 3.
Right now, boy, they're playing strong on the glass. +8 in rebounding.
Here's Jack. Covered by Smith. Jack with it. Cans it from in close. And the Raptors lead by 15. On offense, here are the Wizards. 15-point game. Back to Smith. The dump off. Blatch. Now here's Jordan. Pass to Martin.
He's got to break out of this slump if his team wants a chance to win.
Jack with it. Back to Barbosa.
Nice anticipation right there to snatch that one.
Here's Heinrich. And again, Washington no good.
When you take a leaner like that, a difficult shot, it's going to hurt your chances, no matter which way you cut it.
Poked away. Here's Bargnani. Again, Toronto.
That's exactly where the coach wants him to get his shot, Kevin, right there from mid-range.
Heinrich outside. Martin with a screen on Barbosa. Jordan kicks over to Blatch. 4 on the clock, and it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Blatch. 38 points for Michael Jordan. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And I love the unselfishness. It's a joy to watch. And that's his second turnover in this quarter alone.
Oh! Whips in the reverse jam. Here's Jack. 1:33 after the fourth. Barbosa against Jordan. Barbosa's shot is off.
Boy, they needed that last rebound. They haven't done well on the boards overall, but that one was huge.
Still fighting for the win here. Here's Jack. He's picked up by Heinrich. Here's Jack, guarded by Heinrich. Martin against Barbosa. 2 on the clock. From deep three-point range, and the Raptors miss again.
Well, he can shoot the long ball, but that was a beyond long ball. Might want to step in a pace or two.
From the stripe, Jordan's shot is off, and the Raptors with possession. 17 points was their biggest margin. And here is Jack. Bargnani covered by Martin. Wright tacks down. He dumps it off. Jacks up the triple. Barbosa gets the bucket.
Hey, Kev, well, during that last break, I heard Flip Saunders addressing his team. He challenged his team to step up in the final moments, saying, quote, if you want this game, go out there and take it. Nobody's going to give this to you. You have to earn it. Guys?
That's good execution there. I mean, use that screen to give yourself an alley to the basket.
Right, and they use it well. It's reading what's ahead.